I'm Thunder Walker with the Thunder Walker Experience and Pressure News, and we're here at the Cowboy Cup in the Dime installation. And when I tell you this is fire, this is fire. And right next to me is a wonderful artist. His name is David Electra.
How you doing?
I'm doing amazing.
Doing great.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
How are you enjoying Oklahoma?
It's an amazing vibe here. It's just pure energy, really.
I
Yeah.
love that. So tell our audience what type of music you do so they can go ahead and dial in and tip into your sound.
Well, I play for a reggae band. We're a Grammy award-winning reggae band called Steel Pulse. We've been around for a long time. Roots reggae band out of England. Myself, I'm from Southern California, and I've been playing and touring the world with Steel Pulse for about 13 years now. And in the midst of everything, I'm also a music producer as well, so I produce a lot of music. I love music. I love everything about it, all genres. So I've been doing some solo stuff, some other stuff with some other artists, just, reaching out and just being creative, staying creative, and yeah.
David, what I think is interesting is how the crossover between music and cannabis seems to be the perfect connection. What made you come on board with Dime?
Dime is just like, their whole slogan, what they're all about, think higher, just the best ingredients, no chemicals, no pesticides, just the highest source of this pure cannabis, and I'm all about that. I'm all about, all about the high life, and having a company like this, being supportive, really supportive of artists, not just musical artists, but people of all, types, whether you're an extreme sports, so yeah, it's just, it covers all bases, I believe. CBD, THC is what we need. And Dime brings the healing, and we just plant the seed.
I love that. I love that. Now tell us a little bit about your music. Reggae for me, when I first went to my first reggae club I went to, I found myself with a flower in my mouth, dancing on top of a speaker, really enjoying the vibe. And I have never in my life had another type of sound that took me there. It was like I was home. It was like, I don't know, it was a totally different vibe. Why is that?
It's just the frequency. It's the high frequency. Yeah, that's what really it is, and what the music's really about, the essence of uplifting your spirit. So there you go, right there.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, coming from California and being in Oklahoma, is it two different culture shocks, or are there some crossover?
Definitely some crossovers, because California, is a melting pot of people too, as well. I've met people from Oklahoma out there. Actually, one of my best friends moved from Oklahoma to California. So yeah, I see the diversity, especially in this cannabis community that we have. It's a worldwide community and of all walks of life, but we all have one thing in common.
Absolutely. I definitely think the plant brings us together. Tell me a little bit about your music. What's the latest thing that you have just released, and how do you feel about where the music industry is going right now?
Well, I believe the music industry is in a great place. It's the most exciting time if you're an independent artist, because you can, create your own. You don't need a major label. You don't need a major studio. And I've been really creating at home, honestly. And I've been releasing a few songs. I got a song that I did with some guys back home. They're champion surfers. They're on the WSL tour. Some people that I've grown up with. We did a music video. It's called Pulling Up for the Champions. And then I was in El Salvador the last few years, and I recorded a song out there called Punta Roca, which is a surf spot, an amazing place out there in El Salvador. If you've never visited El Salvador, I really highly recommend to go and visit El Salvador. It's an amazing, beautiful paradise. So that was my last release. I put out a video called Punta Roca. It's on YouTube. I got another one coming out from my hometown of San Clemente, California. It's called San Clemente. And then I also produced and wrote a song that I'm going to be performing here later on for Dime, and it's called Think Higher.
I like that. I like that. What's so incredible about music is that it's truly the soundtrack to our lives, right? And so I think no matter if you ever get a chance to meet an artist, or if you are just sampling and listening to their music, it really can change how you think about your own personal life. growing up, we would always turn music on to clean up the house, right? And so my mother would turn it up loud, and then she'd hand you the gloves and the mop and the things like that. But it turned out to be an experience in itself, because not only was I cleaning up my home, but I felt like I was cleaning up my spirit, right? And so I'm very excited about hearing your new sound, Higher. And I want to ask you this last question. When you were growing up and you thought about what you wanted to become, how did music affect that? I mean, clearly you're talented, but how did it affect your next steps? For those people out here that are young artists, they're thinking about it, they're trying to figure out, can I make this happen? You know, because there's so many people doing it. What was the thing that pushed you and kept you going towards your dream?
It's just the pure love of it, honestly. I've been a musician as long as I can remember. I came out crying, just music is a part of all of us. We all have music within us. We all have a song. Like you said, you wake up and go clean the house with your moms, turn on the music, get things pumping, and everybody has that, no matter who you are or where you come from. You have music inside of. We're all musical beings, and I think that if you just follow your heart and your spirit, and you do it truly just for the love, the possibilities are endless.
What's next for you for 2026?
2026, we got a lot of new releases. My goal for 2026 is to release a new song and a video every month for the next year. So that's a big goal. And then my band Steel Pulse, we're going to be traveling the world touring. In 2026, we just celebrated the band's 50th year anniversary tour.
Wow.
So there's going to be a live 50th year anniversary tour live album coming out next year. So yeah, we're a lot of really good things.
Amazing. Congratulations on that. My audience needs to find out, how do they find you? How do they tune in? And how do they get some of that beautiful music to listen to while you may have to clean up?
You can just look me up really easy. My name's David Elixiri, but they call me Electric. It's a lot easier to remember. So David Electric on all platforms.
David Electric on all platforms, and make sure you follow him on Instagram and also all of his social media, YouTube, all of those things, and check him out. He's going to be performing later on today. This is the Cowboy Cup, baby, in Oklahoma. Dime, 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 baby, yes! And we love it here. That was amazing.
Yeah,
Thank you
sister.
for your time.
Yeah, thank